Welcome back to another season of Ventures, friends. This is season 13. We got the Winterfest stuff going on. So, there are quite a few bonuses in this game. We got the Super Soldier bonus, where headshots give you a double damage bonus. Ranged weapon eliminations reduce the cooldown. Frag grenade is equipped every 6 range. Oh, range grenade. I did not realize that. That was not listed in the home base report. Reduce melee weapon trap damage. Yeah. But then we got the Super Constructors, where building costs are super cheap. Super Ninjas have a good thing going on, but Outlanders, that is what I want to focus today, because this is going to be my first game in Ventures season 13 here, and I really want to make good use of these other modifiers as well. There's a Raven build that goes great with the Soldier one, but that's kind of better to showcase late game. I want to showcase my first game, because farming this season is the easiest thing in the world. Anti-material charge costs 0 energy. That's the punch. They gain a fragment every 50 seconds, and passive 30% damage buff to active abilities, which includes your Teddy. Reduced weapon and trap damage. Sure. So what that means, if I'm hearing you right, 0 punch means your entire Outlander loadout is just clip. She's the only thing you should run in the lead. You just have a 100% chance to drop additional ingredients, and you're good to go. Also, she has a Teddy. Also, she has a shock tower, so I figured, screw it. We don't need fragments, so you don't even need a complete Teddy loadout. We've already got our commander as clip. Let's just run Happy Holidays, and then bear with me so we can get extra 4 seconds. I use Metal Tomb Leader because she does more ability damage. It's slight, but why not use my pay-to-win option? Gadgeteer. This is strictly for the supply drop, because if you're playing your first games ever, and even throughout Ventures, supply drop is just really good for passive loot. Not that you'll really need the help with clip in the game. Then Static Cling is what I'm using instead of, what is it? Jilly Teacup. Yeah. So I'm using Static Cling just because I want to buff Shock Tower. It's not a big deal. It's going to be our first mission. Pressing Charges is Gumshoe. This is fragment abilities. So this is a passive 30% damage bonus to Shock Tower and Teddy, regardless of whether or not you have a fragment. And Berserker, because why not make your Teddy do 30% more? So yeah, I'm just going to hop in game and have a pretty casual match. Actually, before I hop in game, I want to talk about some logic. So the first quest you get after, let me just show it here in the directive quest line, Ventures, directive. The very first mission is to run any mission at all, which is not any mission, because the very next quest will be to run an Atlas mission. Now, there aren't any power level 15 Atlas missions, so it's not a big deal, but it makes perfect sense to run a resupply while we're farming, because the first mission is Atlas, and then the second one is, I believe, retrieve the data or ride the lightning. I can't remember which one, but both of these I'm just going to save, all 3 of these actually. So we're just going to run resupply, and there we go. So this is the general experience with clip. You punch, all right, and then you move on to another target, and then you punch, and then you punch everything. That's it. You just go forever. This is the most broken thing ever, and I kind of love it. It's almost just a nice break. They time it around the holiday season to have this kind of thing going on, and I feel like everybody's first mission should be farming. Like, I run a good Outlander loadout no matter what every season, just because, you're starting with an empty inventory. You got to get stocked up somehow. And what's even better yet is she's also a Teddy hero, which means I want to grab this fragment, and I will, but there's really no point. Because she's an Outlander and has that Teddy, we don't really need good weapons either. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that right out of the sky. The girlfriend's in chat, and she does not like me killing crows, and it looks like that one's going to get away. Okay. Yeah, crows have a ton of health for some reason. I have no idea why. They just survive anything. Even the extremely overpowered, as of recording, Plasmatic Discharger does not kill a crow nearly as fast as you might think it would. So, I don't know. Now, something else that's going on is... Actually, I thought this was a fire mission. I'm glad it's not, but I thought it was. So, I want to just see what we got here. I'm going to run a little shock tower action here and see if running fragment Deadeye was a good way to go. See, that's actually some pretty good damage. I don't think anybody in here is over leveled. Ben's probably ran like one more mission than me, but this is so cool. The Teddy just does probably a lot of damage. I know it's 89, so anything in this initial zone is going to do a lot of damage, but they are 14 levels higher than me, and Teddy's making quick work. So yeah, it's pretty cool that just comes installed with your hero on top of all of the awesome farming capabilities. And I don't think you need me to tell you how broken this is. This video is more so just like, enjoy this brokenness with me. And I was mentioning it's a nice break because it just makes this so much easier than it normally is. And they didn't need to do that. They could have reduced the cost of Outlander punching. They could have made it more balanced in some way. But I think what this is focusing on more than anything is to just get you in the game. Meaning, Ventures is temporary. you know, if this ability was a thing in the main game, they would screw up the economy of the game forever. I know dupe glitches have already done that, but even worse than it already is, because even legitimate players wouldn't be able to help themselves but farm like crazy. And I think being Ventures, it's perfectly fine. This is a temporary inventory anyway. It's not anybody's favorite thing, and as long as they're just letting us farm up our entire inventory nice and quick, we can just get to the game. You know, I've talked about that crazy Raven loadout and other fun stuff, so I can use a loadout like this, farm up. Honestly, after like 1 or 2 games, I'm probably going to be set for a very long time, and because of that, I'll be able to use other loadouts that are actually really strong. I haven't been able to take too much advantage of like a bunch of ninja builds, but I can imagine the same Blakebeard stash build I used last time. With this modifier, I'm going to be able to throw a smoke bomb, upgrade my attack speed through that, use the extra attack speed to make the peg leg do even more damage yet, and then the peg leg kills will reduce the cooldown of the smoke bomb, and they'll just chain back and forth and be an awesome thing. And that will be a super fun loadout on its own. I'm going to be doing individual videos for each of these. This first video is just going to be a sit down and chat. I don't think it's going to be much longer than one mission because there's really not much to say. It's a Teddy build. It's a farming build. It's a superhero loadout. I think that's not what Epic calls it, but I call this a superhero season anyway. And yeah, you can obviously see why. Can I just zap these 2 takers real quick here? Yeah. Let me see that static cling. Does that do any good affliction damage? Yeah, it's slight. I think in the end game it hits a lot harder. Obviously, I'm level 1, so judging this build on its on its current performance isn't incredibly fair. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ooh, yeah. We also have our supply drop. It's definitely important to keep an eye on that because it takes about 3.5-4 minutes when you first spawn in. It can be easy to forget about that, and that's why I use Gadgeteer, because 20% is not a lot, but it's a 5-minute cooldown, so 20% is like a good whole minute, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, Habib, thank you for following. If you guys ever want to check out this stuff on stream, by the way, I do record all of my Fun 160s and most of my recent Ventures loadouts on stream, and I've been really having a lot of fun doing this. I think people really enjoy seeing the behind the scenes, even if it means I kind of ignore chat for 10 minutes. I still think they get to enjoy at least being in a YouTube video. I saw a lot of high YouTubes last time I was recording, so I know you guys get a kick out of it. And it's fun that everybody can enjoy that together with me, because as a YouTuber, I do got to make my videos. It has to happen at some point. And as a streamer, I want to be able to stream. So merging the two has been a really fun thing to be able to do, and I've been having a lot of fun doing it. So the more people that hang out on Twitch, the more fun it is. I'm shocked that we can have 300 people in here in 2022 for what many call a dead game. I'm excited that enough people at least enjoy Frost Knight to come and hang out with me, because that's what we were doing today. I'll probably link that down below if you guys want to check out the Frost Knight video. It was a pretty solid run. With the Discharger being as strong as it is, I don't think anybody is going to be surprised when I say that we simply use the Discharger. I don't want to use it every run, because I do want to do Frost Knight every single week when they come out with the different modifiers. I think that'll be really fun, just like it was last year. A lot of people, more people than I would have expected, asked me to continue that series, and I was kind of surprised, because I thought bad things, because I felt like it was, I don't know, just milking Frost Knight, running 128 runs every week. But people really liked that, and it was in theme. You know, there's a new modifier. I barely mentioned it in my videos, and I used to never even run it at all. But what I found was not only did people enjoy that, but they watched it throughout the year. Those videos got attention over time, even well after Frost Knight was gone, and I was kind of shocked by that. I was glad people got as much enjoyment as they did, because I was happy to make more of them. They were very easy content. You just, you know, run Frost Knight on stream with people on Twitch, and then I get a video out of it, and you guys get to watch it as well. And a little behind the scenes about YouTube metrics. Long videos tend to generate more ad revenue. That's a decent thing when I'm a full-time content creator. I'm unmuting, still recording. Benz, are you gonna help me with this target practice, or what was that? Are you mad?
I came to pick you up.
Benz, I love you.
Hi.
Did you say hi?
I said bye.
Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate talking to you. All right. Well, I muted back on Discord since Ben's clearly had enough of me. But yeah, these early target practices, I like to do them with pistols. That's generally how I prefer to run those. But hey, I'm happy to get some easy loot. But as I was saying, people really, more than I would have expected, not only enjoy those series, but have been asking me over and over to bring the series back. So Yeah, I'm more than happy to run Frost Knight once a week. Like I said, it's fairly easy, fun to do, win for everybody. And yeah, in those future videos, I don't think we'll be running the Discharger as much. Might become kind of a gentleman's rule, but I feel like it's just 2022. Like Frost Knight 2022 without the Discharger is just gonna be wrong. Like if people look back on my video and don't see the Discharger being spammed like crazy, then I mean, that just won't be right. That just won't be right at all. And you know, it's like going back to 2012 without kids in elementary school saying YOLO every single day. I don't have any way to heal myself right now because I don't have Adrenaline Rush, and this isn't really like a serious build. Benz,
Hey,
are you gonna heal
okay.
me? Benz, can you save me?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're on our own this time. Oh, I can revive 5 times. Yeah, that's right. We're still in the first missions. I'm so used to Twine where it's once. Well, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Some easy Vipers. I don't think I'm going to get any weapons worth their salt here quite yet. I don't even think we can get the Discharger. Can we get gold weapons at this point? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't realize I'd have to do that as well. So, not only is the Shock Tower, damn, pretty good at damage, but it actually stuns really well. So, if you're ever trying to get enemies off your back that aren't beehives, you can just throw it down and you're good to go. Oh, do I need basic husk eliminations? I never even pay attention to that stuff. It just kind of happens automatically. So let's do this, then throw down. Yeah, you don't want to forget that. Stand on top, and everything just kind of goes right in your inventory. Pretty cool. Yeah. See that supply drop? I mean, yeah, I don't have my Adrenaline Rush, but it's just extra loot. Extra loot. And I'm surprised I've been defending myself often enough to not build up my my fragments, because the fragments that you get every 50 seconds is significant. I mean, that's not infinite Teddy on its own. I guess I might have overstated that earlier, but it's pretty dang good. And in a mission like this, where I'm not running a defense, we're not in a high-level zone, it doesn't really warrant a full Teddy like that, and I'm not too worried about it. What I am worried about is what they're going to do to the Discharger, because in Frost Knight, it was incredible watching. I don't know if Editing Beast is going to do this here. It might be hard to find this clip, so forgive me if the clip isn't on screen, but a 502 power level mini boss, I believe it was 3 of them. Yeah, I believe it was 3 of them, died faster than I feel like should be possible. Like, I don't think any ammo cost, any practical ammo cost, yeah, you can make the Discharger cost 500 energy cells, but I don't think any practical ammo cost could justify the speed at which those smashers died. I'm just a terrible video maker if you didn't already see a clip of it. I'm going to play it again just to apologize, even considering not showing that clip. It's incredible. And I can understand where Epic might be coming from, thinking that weapon might be doing a little bit too much damage. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. So I'm nervous that they might overtune it, but even half the damage that the Discharger is currently doing is more than enough, in my opinion, and I'm not too worried after all. So yeah, really casual first video adventures. Not even farming as hard as I could have, and I do have other teammates in the game who are also playing their first game, so I probably got a third or even a quarter of the loot as I normally get, but still, thousands of materials, plenty of resources. I wish I had a second to show you them, but I guess if you want to see my resources, you should tune into the next Ventures video. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Enjoy your new season. Check out the rewards link down below. I should have mentioned that earlier on, and yeah, have a nice day.
Mini
There you go,
boost.
the mini bosses.
Oh, fuck. This is...
Oh my god.
500 power level mini bosses. Slow field for you.
My god.
That should not be possible. And then